What's up, you guys? It's Steve here, and how would you feel about receiving a fourth federal level stimulus check to everybody in the nation of $2,000? Well, I'm going to let you know the latest as there are articles popping up today about this. And this is your breaking news stimulus check update and stimulus package update. Now, first off, hope that you and the family are having a blessed Sunday, and stick around till the end of this video because you're going to be hearing from my 4-year-old and 8-year-old, and I'm going to be asking them, with everything going on with Congress and checks, if elections were today between Joe Biden and Donald Trump, who would they vote for? And the answers might shock you. You're going to want to stick around for this. And let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Now again, how would you feel about receiving a fourth federal level check of $2,000? We had heard this before, but now we've seen two proposals released in Congress, one from the House for $1,000 stimulus checks, a fourth federal level check, and one from the Senate of $600 focused on low-income individuals, specifically to be used for food and gas. Now, in addition to that, we've had a ton of state checks, city checks. I'm keeping you up to date on all the checks. But you guys, we received word recently of $2,000. I want to let you know the latest. Take a look. Link in the description below. Memorial Day stimulus check, the latest, coming out this weekend. Details of a rumored $2,000 bonus and direct payments to bank accounts in just 3 days revealed. And well, you guys, I gotta let you know it's a stimulus check hoax. There is no $2,000 for you on Memorial Day, as this was circulating around social media. People were getting excited about a federal level $2,000 check. And I had several people ask me this on Instagram as well. Is it true? I'm going to be getting a $2,000 check here this weekend. Well, you guys, I'm going to cover for you the latest and let you know where things stand and get you caught up as to where they are proposing a $2,000 check, and we're going to be seeing if that comes through. Now, in addition to that, speaking of things coming back, if you missed my last video on federal unemployment benefits, you might want to check it out, as we're hearing that those lawsuits against the states that ended benefits early, they're coming back, and we're hearing that you could receive back pay for missed federal unemployment in the state of Ohio for $3,000. And we heard that there was almost half of the states in the U.S. that cut off those benefits early. So there's a lot of potential states where this could start unfolding if we see this happen. I'll keep you up to date. If you want all the details, check out that last video. Also, on a federal level, the reconciliation, Build Back Better, stimulus bill, all the provisions to be included in there, a slimmed down version. We're hearing that Joe Manchin and Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer are negotiating once again. And I give you all the latest details in my last video on that. If you missed it, check it out right after this one. I'll put links. And also, you guys, we're hearing that if that all fails, President Joe Biden has been talking about executive orders and executive actions. And we heard the first of which was supposed to come this weekend, but we've heard the White House has flipped their stances on some of those executive orders. And we will see. I will keep you up to date. But you guys, let's go ahead and dive right into the latest on stimulus checks. And before we do, also wanted to mention, if you appreciate the updates, don't forget, smash the like button, helps me out a ton. Leave your comments, especially when we hear from our special guest appearances, and share this out if you think it could help out other people. If this is your first time here and you'd like to stay up to date, totally free. All you gotta do to join the Ram fam, just takes a second, why not, is hit that subscribe button, turn on that notification bell. Any specific questions for me, like I said, shoot them to me in the DM on Instagram at SteveRam3. Keep an eye out on my second channel, Steve Ram Finance, to learn about growing wealth and personal finance. And also, a comprehensive list of all checks on all levels is going to be released. Working on it to try to help you out so you know what's available to you, because we're hearing 90% of people that are eligible for these different level checks completely miss out on them and miss the windows of opportunity to apply. And I want to make sure that doesn't happen to anybody here in the Ram fam, you guys. So with that being said, though, let's dive into these articles and get you caught up on the latest with stimulus checks. All right, so first, link in the description below to this article that's going to be clearing up everything just came out yesterday. And again, stick around for our guest appearances. So, Memorial Day stimulus check, the latest details on the rumored $2,000. Well, a post on Facebook has left millions of Americans wondering if a fourth federal level check is going to be on the way. The post was shared about 250 times and stated that a fourth stimulus payment of $2,000 per person would be distributed by Memorial Day weekend. Additionally, the post also falsely claimed that a child tax credit of $300 to $500 per month would be sent out for the months of July through December. Now, the entire post was false. Regarding the fourth stimulus check, Congress has not yet passed another round of checks. And here on the channel, I've kept you up to date, letting you know there are two proposals currently on the table, and we're hearing if one is going to be coming. It's likely going to be closer to the midterm elections. And no, if one is passed, I will immediately let you know here on the channel. Now, the last federal stimulus check that went out, that third one, was for $1,400. The check was a part of the $1.9 trillion relief package known as the American Rescue Plan Act, passed in March of 2021 by President Joe Biden. Now, in terms of the child tax credit, the IRS will start sending out monthly payments for larger child tax credits in July. However, the amount claimed is false, and not every family will be receiving one. Low-income families qualify for monthly payments of $250 to $300 per child between July and December. Now, state stimulus checks. Here are where checks are actually approved and going out. I've been keeping you up to date on these every single day, and also I'm going to be letting you know here in just a second of the proposal for $2,000 checks in one state and where it currently stands. Now, though the federal government has not yet approved another stimulus check, some states have found ways to offer residents relief. There are 8 states that have passed legislation offering rebates or programs to help struggling Americans. Roughly 3.1 million Coloradoans will be receiving tax rebates worth $400 for individuals and $800 for those that file jointly. You must be a full-time Colorado resident, and you must file your 2021 taxes by May 31st of 2022, so you have just 2 days. And I let people know here on the channel, please watch the videos. Be aware there are windows of opportunity, guidelines, restrictions for when you can receive these. Please be sure to do everything you can to make sure that you get these benefits that are available to you. In Georgia, they're also giving out residents that filed their 2021 and 2022 tax returns a one-time rebate payment based on the following tax status. If you're single or filing separately, $250, head of household, $375, married filing jointly, $500. Those who filed their taxes before the law was signed, they're going to be able to get their rebates at a later date. Maine is also offering a reprieve. Nearly 858,000 residents are going to be getting $850 checks for rising costs of goods. And according to the governor's office, to be eligible, individuals must have filed their 2021 Maine income tax returns by October 31st of 2022 and be a full-time Maine resident. Now, the rest of the states offering rebates include New Mexico, Massachusetts, Delaware, Indiana, and Illinois, all of which I have been keeping you up to date on here on the channel. Now, for the state that is proposing $2,000 stimulus checks, take a look, you guys. That is going to be Pennsylvania. This is the second largest state stimulus check that we have seen so far, the first being from Alaska with those huge checks. And this just coming out 4 days ago. Take a look, a tweet directly from the governor of Pennsylvania, Tom Wolf. People are struggling right now, but a Republican legislator continues to sit on billions in federal recovery funds, and it's baffling. I'm pushing for a plan to send out $2,000 in direct aid to households making less than $80,000 a year. So right now, that is the income eligibility requirements for these checks. Join me, call your legislator. We need to act now. That coming out from Governor Tom Wolf in Pennsylvania. So you guys, as more information comes out on state checks, city checks, federal checks, I will keep you up to date on all of this here in the channel. Now, I want to ask you, if a new check came out, Democrats said, listen, if you vote for us and we get reelected into power, a fourth check of $2,000 will be on the way. Kind of like exactly what happened last time with the Georgia Senate runoff elections. They said, if you pass these and we take a hold of the Senate, you're going to get a $2,000 check. And when they came out, it was actually $1,400. Now, if they propose that again, would you go for it? And if they did this right now and presidential elections were to happen, who would you vote for? Joe Biden? Or we're hearing the Republican candidate that's going to be coming up, former President Donald Trump. Well, let me know your thoughts, but take a look at what a 4-year-old and an 8-year-old think about it as well. All right, everybody, so we've got our first special guest appearance, and tell everybody your name.
Maya.
All right, Naya. Well, we're talking about everything going on right now in Congress with Joe Biden and Trump and Republicans and Democrats. So I wanted to ask you, who right now would you vote for?
No one.
Nobody? Why?
Because I don't want to vote.
Oh, well, that's actually the same thing we hear from a lot of people that watch the channel too.
Just vote for someone else.
All right, everybody. Now we've got our second guest appearance, and tell everybody your name.
Liam from from the same one.
Liam from the same one. And Liam, we've been talking about everything going on in Congress with the checks and everything and with Biden and Trump. And so I wanted to ask you, if elections were today, who would you vote for?
Dad.
Daddy. Good answer. Now, why would you vote for Daddy?
Him. He's my dad.
Thanks, buddy. All right. Well, thank you for the guest appearance. Say bye to everybody.
Bye.
So there you have it, you guys. We have a no vote, voting for nobody, and I've heard that vocalized by several others here on the channel as well, saying there's nobody they want to vote for, and we've got to vote for Steve Ram. So that is the update from our special guest appearances. Thank you, Liam and Naya, for helping us out. And also, thank you guys so much for joining me on a Sunday evening. Hope that you and the family have a blessed Memorial Day, and we want to remember all of those that gave the ultimate sacrifice for our country, for our freedom here. Thank you so much. Have a blessed Memorial Day. We will remember them this weekend. And you guys, I will catch you in the next video. And thank you so much for joining me. And as always, if you made it this far and you appreciate the updates and you haven't already, don't forget, take a quick second, smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm. Helps me out a ton. Leave your comments, share this out. If you want to stay up to date, come join the Ram fam. It's free. Why not? Just takes a second, hit the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell. Any specific questions for me, shoot them to me in the DM on Instagram at SteveRam3. Consider joining my second channel, Steve Ram Finance, to learn about growing wealth and personal finance. And keep an eye out for a comprehensive list that we are working on for all cities, states, counties, and federal level checks to make sure that you don't miss out on anything. And as always, you guys, thank you so much. Have a blessed Sunday evening. Catch you in the next one. This is Steve.